Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Nioh. So, as you can see, I've made a little bit more progress than I probably should have the last time. So, the last video I told you we were going to play the One-Eyed Dragon's Castle, and I wasn't lying. I played it, I recorded it. It just went straight to hell, that's all. So, capture card didn't work out very well. It glitched like crazy, caused all kinds of audio problems, and then it stutters really badly on my desktop for whatever reason since I changed my setup. So I've got it worked out, but I figure I'll just go back through and replay the mission so you can see the bosses. However, you're gonna miss the videos. If you're really into the videos, I'm sure you can find them on YouTube, but they're not gonna show up on here, unfortunately, so I do apologize. And I have 2, maybe 3 Kadamas left to find in this area, so I'm gonna see if I can find those little suckers. So yeah, let's give it a shot and see how it goes. But yeah, so I have I've changed my setup once again. This setup is much better than the previous, because previously when I wanted to capture PS4 footage, I would have to basically take my mic, well, I'd have to take my, no, basically about it, I'd have to take my mic off the boom arm, put it back on its normal stand that came with it, and then have wires running over the place, get the capture card hooked up to my laptop, put the mic on my coffee table, sit underneath, sit on the floor with my legs underneath the coffee table so I could actually, you know, provide the audio quality. And it was really frustrating. It took like half an hour, 45 minutes to get everything set up and working correctly. And then, you know, I could sit there and actually record it. So normally I didn't have enough time to record multiple videos at a time. I would want to play for multiple hours instead of just, you know, one quick shot. I would want to sit there and actually go through and do a couple of things. So usually when I was short on time, I didn't want to do PS4 footage because it was just too much extra work. But over the weekend, this past weekend, I bought some new monitors to replace my 5-year-old monitors that supported only VGA and DVI. So I bought some DisplayPort HDMI monitors. I got the audio set up corrected so I can hear the game audio without any delay and all that kind of good stuff, but it still pulls the audio as it should. I knew you were there. Still pulls the audio as it should. I mean, everything else looks good. Oh, there we go. Alright. Sorry, I had to focus for a second. So, yeah, I got these new monitors. It's great. So I have the PS4 actually on my computer desk now, hooked up to one of the monitors. And originally, I hooked up the capture card to my desktop, which is significantly more powerful than my laptop, but it causes stuttering and all kinds of problems. I don't know if it's an issue with the fact that it runs a Ryzen chip and maybe the driver just doesn't really support that yet. I'm not really sure what the issue is. I've contacted support and they don't really have a solution for me quite yet, so I don't know. So for the time being, I'm still using my laptop, which is fine. At least I've fixed most of the other issues, so it's not the end of the world. But what that means is I can now do PS4 content one video at a time without having to go through an excruciatingly painful setup process. So that means more PS4 content, which I definitely want to get ironed out before the new Final Fantasy game comes out, or the remake, or not remake, but remaster of the Final Fantasy 12 comes out, so I can really play a lot of that and get the content out for that. So unfortunately, I've already been through this level. The video glitched the first time I was going through it. I was most of the way through it before I found out, and I just figured, what the heck, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. I've tried recording it probably 2 or 3 other times now, and it hasn't worked at all for any of them. He's wrecking me here. Hasn't worked for any of them, so I don't know. Just not the most ideal scenario. Oh, I really need to learn their attack motions, or their combos. So, but I figure I'd play through the content I've already done so you could see what you may have missed out on. I will say that on the previous video, I was thinking that this mission was probably the last mission of the DLC, but as you saw in the opening scene, it's not. There's quite a few more missions to actually do, so very happy about that. Let's see if we can't find these Kadamas, though. I hate this little area. So this guy has a bell, like a conch or whatever. That was a horrible shot. Vastly vastly underestimating. Or am I overestimating? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot right here maybe. Nope, still missed. Okay, well. These guys are gonna hop down. I just don't want the one guy to come at me. If I can help it. But I've been working through some of this content on the harder difficulty, was it the Way of the Demon. Trying to upgrade some of my gear. So I'll match some of my weapons just to make things a little bit better. So yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. I have noticed that if I go into high stance after certain attacks, I can break their horns and then really put into them quickly. Problem is, sometimes when I go into high stance, I time it incorrectly and then I end up taking damage because I'm a dummy. Trying to think if there's any area that I haven't really been to that may have a Kodama. I was really thorough, I thought, on my first playthrough, so the fact that I missed some Kodamas kind of upset me. I was like, wow, they're doing a great job hiding these. I don't know what this enemy's gonna be. Oh, okay. I mean, the third hit from the middle stance, or from mid stance, like, it definitely has the possibility to break the horn if you can hit it just right, but it's a lot more difficult. So you're just better off, I feel like, switching to high stance and just kind of waiting for an opportunity, because obviously your first overhand strike has the potential of breaking the horn if you can do it correctly. So I did soul match my sword, so my sword is a little bit stronger than it has been in the past. I mean, I'm obviously still overpowered for this area since we're playing on the first difficulty, but let's see. Oh, did he already throw it? Oh, that must have been the rumbling behind me that I didn't hear, but I saw. Is he not coming? What is he doing? I didn't hear the rumbling. You probably did, but I didn't, because I listen to music typically when I play Nioh. I don't really listen to the game because I don't really need it unless there's certain bosses that I feel like I need the audio cues for. I don't really pay too much attention to any of the audio. Alright. Oh, I also reforged some stuff on my sword, so it has lightning on it. I'm using the little spider primarily for the luck, but he also has paralysis and whatnot, so let's see. There are 2 bosses in this level, and we're gonna go ahead and obviously do both of them. So what I like to do here is shoot this guy, because his head's gonna pop, and then I kind of forgot about this guy, to be completely honest. If I remembered, I wouldn't have shot that guy quite yet, but that's okay. He should drop down though. Yeah, he drops down. So we'll bring him to us. No big deal. Alright. I think I've decided that I'm gonna try and switch my gear to Kingo, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's medium armor. So I'm gonna try and switch to that. That set of armor. The downside being that it's medium, and I want my agility to stay where it is, so I need a bit more stamina before I can really pull it off, but that's the goal, I think. Broken armor right there? No. Okay. I think I've checked over here. Yeah. Nope, I don't have any of that, so I guess we'll just shoot him in the face. Bring him to us. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I don't want to bring both of you if I can help it. How far does he go? Okay. Oh, he caught me. Didn't really hurt, but still didn't like it. Did I get everything? Missed an elixir. Oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, see, I timed it poorly there. Oh, I thought that was gonna get it. Oh well. Still not too bad. So, yeah, the new monitor setup is working out greatly. So, greatly. Yeah, I guess that's one way to say it. But I'm happy with it. I'm glad I finally decided to do it. I've been looking at monitors for a couple months now. I just hadn't pulled the trigger, but the girlfriend and I were out shopping, and we were talking about it, and you know, she said, "Just do it. Just pull the trigger. It's gonna make your life easier. Why not?" You know, I thought about it, and I was like, "Okay, well, let's go to Best Buy and see what they got." So, and they had a monitor there that I've been looking at for a while now. So I just went ahead and did it. I'll probably just sell my old ones because I don't think I have a use for them. I don't think I have a use for them right now, so I'll probably sell those. Although I guess I could hook them up to my laptop if I really wanted to, and then have, what, 5 screens for work? I don't know. Seems like a little unnecessary. Alright, let's back up from this guy here real quick. Ooh, we got him with it. Alright. So far the DLC is okay, I would say. It's not stellar DLC, it's not like the most amazing DLC I've ever played, but it's more content. I'm happy to have more content, so I can't complain with that. I mean, I guess technically speaking, I could complain, but I'm not going to. And I don't see a Kodama up here. Definitely could take the branch. I like the branches. I use them pretty frequently. Don't forget, always gotta break stuff. You never know. You never know. I didn't want to get shot. I didn't want him to shoot the barrel either. Alright. Oh, well, that was just bad timing on my part. He's just hanging out right there? Alright, we got this. Oh. I could start to learn how to parry. That might make my life a little bit easier. Oh, that was the wrong. Oh. I think that insta-killed me on the higher difficulties, if I remember correctly. Come on. There we go. Got a spear. Alright. Let's go up this way. Want to do all the exploring just so you can see everything. And of course I'm still looking for the little Kodama. 2 of them, I think. I might be missing 3 actually. I don't remember. So I want to try and make sure that I find those. Ow! Why you throw that at me? Let's go! Group of ninjas huddled in this tower. Alright, so I hate these guys just because they have a hand cannon, and you get a little bit of distance between them and they just go crazy. They'll just shoot the cannon the whole time. It's obnoxious. And if you block a hand cannon, it takes away your key immediately, so it's kind of frustrating. Thankfully, that one was close quarters, so he couldn't really do a whole lot. He wasn't really going to go anywhere. But I think there's one later on that has a little bit more space to maneuver, so it makes him a little bit more obnoxious. Oh, I can level. I don't get to do that very often anymore. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Since the patch where they moved everybody that was like level 750 down to like 400 or something, it takes noticeably longer to level than what it used to be, so noticeably longer. No Kodama. I I have not, I need to go back and get some more prey done. I haven't made really any progress on that in like a week now. I've just been, I don't know, the problem was I played too much of that dang Dead Cell game. I didn't even record all the stuff I played, I just kept playing it, and then obviously I'm playing Player Unknown Battlegrounds. And I don't know, I just haven't made the time to play. Ouch. Just haven't, ouch, what the heck's happening here? Just haven't made the time to play Prey like I should be. Ow. Alright, so I plan to get back to Prey. It's not gonna happen this weekend though, unfortunately. Since I'll be out of town in just a little while. For the rest of the weekend, so that will put an end to that. So I'm just trying to last minute finish up any content I can to post over the weekend, really. Just that kick at the end does 2200 damage. It's funny. All right, so here's another one. Again, close quarters. It's not that bad, but yeah. Easy peasy. Close quarters isn't too bad. It's when they get the range and then they start shooting those stupid hand cannons. That's when I get a little upset. Haven't seen any Kodamas yet. They must be later in the stage. Yeah, you know the rule. We always do that. Let's check over here just to make sure they're not hidden anywhere. I don't see one. All right, let's move right along then. Ah, let's go. Oh, dang it. I thought for sure I was gonna get that horn. Did I get it? I might have. Can't really tell, but I might have. We're gonna get this. No. I need to go and just level up at some point. Oh, I can't open that. Opens through the other direction. Okay. Break this. I have another main mission, I think, unlocked. Well, there's another main mission after this one, and it's, spoiler alert, it's horrible. Not because it's difficult. In fact, it's the easiest mission in the game. That's probably why I think it's the stupidest mission I've ever seen. It was a complete waste of their time to even bother with it, I think. I don't even know why it's on here. I shouldn't have taken that damage. I know that I can usually only get 1-2 hits in. Like 1, 2, and then he's usually gonna forward swipe. So I don't know why I opted to try and do anything else. Like you do 2, he's gonna do that. You do 2, he's gonna do something else. You can usually only get 2 hits in. I know that about the birds. So I don't know why I thought, you know what, I can probably get 3 in. No, you cannot. I don't really care about the spring right now. I do care about the Kodama, but I don't see him anywhere. So no Kodama there. We'll go up here real quick. We got that one. I don't know why the other one waited. Pick up all this crap. I've been playing Persona 5 quite a lot. I've put, up until like a week ago, I was only like 2 hours into the game, and obviously I hadn't posted any content about it, and I don't plan on it anymore, just because of the restrictions on the game now. But I was 2 hours into it, give or take, and now I'm probably closer to 8. Game takes a long time to start, though, I will tell you that. It was a very, very slow beginning. But after a certain point, I was really intrigued, and I was like, okay, I'm in it now. I want to see how it happens or what happens. But with the restrictions that Atlas has put on the content as far as what you're allowed to show, how far you're allowed to show it, I don't really think it's worth the time anymore, unfortunately. for those of you that may be looking out for it. I know there's a lot of streamers that posted content originally and then they've retracted it, or they just put it into it immediately and stopped posting it. I think Radbrad had posted a little bit of it, and he doesn't even post any more of it anymore. It's because of the problems. Nobody wants to get their accounts dinged if they can help it, I think. So, and they're well within their right legally, from what I understand anyway, to put those kind of restrictions on the game. It's unfortunate, but I mean, they can do what they want in that regard, I suppose. But yeah, after a certain point, I really got into it, and I've been excited to continue. I mean, I would probably spend this whole weekend playing it if I could, honestly. Although next weekend I can, because next weekend I'm home by myself, so I will waste my entire weekend playing video games, most likely. I'd like to think I'll spend that whole time playing, Prey or something, but in reality I'll probably play Prey a little bit, and then the rest of it will be like Persona and PlayerUnknown's. I think I had the worst day of that this week, and I was so tilted at that game. Like, normally I get a little frustrated, but I just kind of like, I can get over it, it's whatever. That game has a lot of luck based to it, and sometimes you just get really unlucky. But the other night, I think we played like 4 rounds and we died within the first like 5 minutes of every single round, and it takes so long to get another game started. Between finding the server and just waiting in the lobby, felt like we were wasting more time just standing in the stupid lobby than playing the actual game. So it got pretty frustrating. I'd say after the 4th time or so, I just had to step away from it. I just had to put it down and say, some other day. Some other day. Definitely not today. Oh, what a snatch. That was impressive. Alright, so this is the one I was talking about where he's got a little bit more range than this one. So he's going to use that hand cannon like crazy. Look at him, he's shooting it right there. Ouch, that hurt. Hold on. Let me heal. Yep. I wanted to kill you with my quick draw, but that's fine, I guess. You get an achievement if you clear all these towers, in case you didn't know. I've already gotten it because I've, already done this level like 2 or 3 times, because I've tried to record it that many times now and ran into issues every time. I swear if I run into recording issues with this one, I'm just never putting out this video. It's just never going to happen. I'm not going to shoot it again for the umpteenth time. Alright, let's go fight one of the bosses. I'm pretty sure there's a boss in here. Let's check for Kadamas. Yeah, no Kadamas, so. Alright, let's go. Downside about this boss is he's a chatty Cathy. Like, he will sit there and talk for quite a while if you don't hit him. Which I think is stupid. It's my least favorite thing about him. Whoa. It's an archer? Where did that come from? Is it Nioh? I don't remember that. Well, he buffed himself. What a jerk. Although I just wrecked the heck out of him. Alright, insignia, dragon insignia key. Let's check to see if there's a Kadama in this area. I got hit with like sloth or something. It's terrible. Ah, so slow. Alright, so wraps us back around to here, which is great, but we're going to go back here real quick. And then I'm going to save and level up and then move on to the next area, which is another boss. Oh, pretty decent loot. And let's move right along to the next area. I'll pray first though. I don't like this song. I'm gonna level up. I've been working on strength because I need, I think, 13 strength for the Kingo gear, and obviously I only have 8. I could use a book of, what is it, resurrection or reincarnation, I think, and get it fairly quickly, but I'm just not gonna do it. So I think the Kodama is gonna be in this area because I don't think I cleared this area very well. I think I kind of rushed it a little bit. So I'm kind of expecting there to be at least one in this area. That's my anticipation anyway. Oh, that was a horrible shot. Alright, I at least hit him. Let's bring him out. Bring him out, bring him out. I mean, he gets bored pretty quickly, so he's gonna dip out. Look at that, he's already bored. He's already bored and walking back. I hate that. Come back. Oh my goodness. Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Why'd he go this way? Dog, why'd you take the longest route possible? I don't understand. Ow, that hurt. I want the freaking horn hit. Dang it. Oh, didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Why'd he go such a long way around? Oh well. We need to check all the little areas for the Kodama here. What is the ninja doing here? Ridiculous. You don't have somewhere else to be? The other thing I haven't done yet is PvP. I haven't done any PvP stuff. I know they put out a patch to fix some of the cheap tactics that people are doing, but I haven't touched it at all. Because there was an argument on the Reddit where people were basically saying, I mean, ninjas had cheap tactics. This game maybe wants to be historically accurate, and so employ cheap ninja tactics as a way to win. But it obviously ruins a lot of the fun for people if that's the case. So I mean, I could see that you can make an argument for it, but I don't think it's the best approach. I mean, at a certain point, historical accuracy kind of has to go out the window, and you kind of need to make it entertaining. If we were working for historical accuracy, why do we have demons and, you know, all this other kind of crazy crap going on? So, I mean, it needs to be a give and take, I think. You should have it so those type of tactics can work, but they shouldn't be able to carry you through every fight that you have. There needs to be some type of balance. So, okay, well, he didn't like that. Let's walk away for a second. Okay, I couldn't tell if I was going to get attacked. I think there's this audio cue with him that tells you if you are going to get smacked or not, but like I said, not listening. Not listening. Other springs. I don't see any Kodamas. I could use the springs. I mean, do have some health missing. Nope. Not over there. Not over here. What about right here? Nope. Where are these Kodamas at that I'm missing? 11,000 damage is pretty. Leave me alone. Don't smack me. No Kodama here. I don't want to drop down there. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look at a guide to see where they're at. I mean, I know I rushed a little bit, but I don't know. I thought it was going to be obvious, an area that I missed, but I guess not. They hid them fairly well. Alright, I wanted to pray real quick. Just to get full health. Alright, let's go. Shoot this guy with an arrow. Screw it, I'll shoot this guy with an arrow too. And let's go. As you can tell, this is the boss area. There's not going to be any video. I apologize. I don't know what the video was, so I can't even summarize it for you. I didn't watch it. But no video, just the boss. So, like I said, I apologize. This guy's not a demon, so that's one of the interesting things. I thought maybe they would do, like, he would be a demon like the very first boss in the first main mission, but he's not. He's just a normal guy. So it's just kind of like a duel with anybody else. Difference is, I think he's one of the easier human duels. Ow, that really hurt. Dog. Leave me alone. Hold on a second. Alright. But I think he's one of the easier humans. Not because I do a ton of damage, but just because his moveset is pretty straightforward. Now that has really good range, so I've got to be careful with that one, but it's nothing crazy. Like, he just doesn't do anything outrageous, I feel like. He's got some neat skills here and there, but it's nothing psychotic. Ooh, I might actually die here if I keep this up. Oh, can I get this? Oh, that's what I was hoping for. Alright. Oh yeah, and then he has another one that uses Wada, which that one's pretty neat. I like that one. Oh, this is not good. Okay. I will admit I underestimated that one. That's the first time I've died to him. Out of the 5 times I've played him now. So did underestimate that a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be okay. Just gonna run right past these guys. I'm not worried about it. We'll go pick up our steps. Alright. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I could just sloth him and call it a day, right? Sloth is just so cheap, though. Like, they need to nerf it or do something with it. It's just, I mean, I think it's neat that they gave you an option, like an out, in case you're really getting destroyed for certain things, but I don't know. They need to do something different with it. Although I will say, Sloth doesn't do you a whole lot of good in some of these new missions they're putting out, where it's like boss rush style stuff. Doesn't do you a whole lot of good just because there's so many enemies you'll typically run out of Sloth, or there's so many enemies on the screen at one time that it ain't gonna work. Alright. Opted to get in his face a little bit there. Oh! You got the moves. Oh! Can't get me. I mean, you probably could have if you really wanted to. Alright. We do this, and we're back in this boat. Ha! Managed to slow him down. Alright, we're just gonna carnage and that was the... Oh! It killed me again! I thought he was done with it. Oh my gosh. I thought the combo was over. So I've been sitting here thinking about whether or not I even want to play the next main mission to show you what it was. The whole next mission, truth be told, was really just a video. That's why I'm so annoyed by it. You start in the same room that you kill this guy in, and then you're going to walk through, I think, one door. You're going to see a video. That's the end of that mission. At least as far as I can remember, that's the end of that mission. It was such a waste of time. So I'm not going to show it to you because I'm fairly certain you're not even going to be able to see anything. Alright. Leave me alone, homie. I need this. Because I'm pretty sure you won't even be able to see the video again unless they're gonna, I don't know. But it was just such a huge waste of time. Alright. doing okay. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh my goodness. He did it immediately. Did not expect that. Oh, we got you from behind. Oh no! Alright, we good. Oh! Alright, I think we might... could he kill him? No. That sucks. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't get annihilated. Oh, I haven't seen that ability. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but okay. So anyway, yeah, that's that. What, does this hurt me? I think it probably does. That's the end of this mission. So the next mission, you start here. You go, you know, I'll even start it and see. I'll start it and see if it shows the video, just to see if you can see it. It's a huge waste of time. I almost wonder why they didn't just make an extended video with that included in this mission so that you didn't have to do it. Because immediately following this, I was thinking, well, the DLC is over. And then I saw this next one, Spirit Stone Huntress, and I was like, oh, it's not over. And it even has a difficulty level on it. Like, what is that crap? Unless you can leave the area. I haven't tried that. Let's try that. Can't leave the area though. Why even put a difficulty or a level cap on it? Like, easiest mission to do. I could go do it on the hardest difficulty in the game and shouldn't have to do. Oh wait, do you have to? You do have to fight her. I do. Okay, I did forget about that. You do have to fight this chick. Forgot about that part. So there is a fight. But even still, it's just, I don't know. Just a huge waste of time, I feel like. Huge waste of time. Yeah, it didn't show the video either, which is unfortunate because, I mean, that's part of it. You'd want to see. That's really the biggest chunk of it, is that video. Oh! Managed to grab me, I didn't like that. Ow, that hurt. Ah! It took away my all my key, I didn't like that. Alright. Get off of me. I'm really trying to eliminate her key without... I'm actually just gonna... I'm gonna sloth her. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna opt to sloth her here. So I just really want to wreck her. So... That's the whole mission, though. Literally ran into one room, fought her. I mean, even if you don't sloth her, she's not the most particularly difficult boss. And then that's the end of the mission. It's I don't know. Just such a waste of time, I feel like. They just as easily could have added that segment into the last mission, then you fight 3 bosses instead of 2. No big deal. No big deal. Alright. So we're going to call this one quits here. Finally got through it all, and I think without all kinds of stutter, although like the PS4 is lagging, but finally got through it all. So feel free to like or dislike, comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll continue to move through some of this other content here shortly. And subscribe so you can keep up with the other content, and thanks for the support on the videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video.